Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's stream. We are heading back to New Eidolon to check out what other ghosts are around and about. So let's jump in with Conrad. Now, normally, what I like to do is I like to finish each location fully before going on to the next one. But tonight we're doing it slightly different because the game has been fully released. It's now out of early access. It is fully released, which is exciting. And as part of the fully released, as part of the full release, we can now exercise demons. So tonight's aim is to go to the church. We're going to do a couple of 2 or 3 investigations over at the church, a few investigations over there, but we're going to try and take on our first demon. So let's see what information we've got. So, Mr. Conrad Stevenson, I'm writing you from the Congregational Church on Spruce Street. As you may already know, our church has developed quite a reputation for paranormal activity. Parish members have long recounted stories of spirits haunting the church and the surrounding grounds. I myself have heard countless rumours of shadows and apparition sightings throughout the grounds, and I've even seen candles lights flicker on and off without manipulation. From what I have gathered, all accounts point to a sinister cast of spirits haunting our property. There have been rumours of a lost reverend, a pair of red eyes glaring from the shadows, an elusive woman in white who resides in the crypts, an apparition only known as Mr. Sedgerstein, an unholy cult in the woods, and a resentful angel of the mausoleum. Words of these hauntings has long tarnished our church's reputation, but I've decided to take it upon myself to rebuild our humble holy image. I would like to welcome you to investigate our church and the associated grounds to determine if these stories have any merit to them. Normally I would never turn to a source outside of the church, but I've heard much about your work and think you may be our best hope. So our exploits of getting round word of mouth is exciting. We can accommodate an investigation almost any day of the week, but please come in secret after nightfall. That's the best time to catch them. I can't have the parishioners knowing that the rumours may be true, even if they really are. For obvious reasons, I would like to refrain from facilitating an investigation on Saturday night. Let us know your availability. We would gladly facilitate any needed setup. Warm regards, Pastor Harold Rogers. So, let's look at the information we've got. And add them to our notes, as we normally do. So we've got a Ross Reverend, and a cult in the woods. Another thing is we can also get information from the wiki as well. We've got the church, Fellowship of the Investigate the Church. We've got the Reverend seen in the church, so we can actually get take notes off the wiki into the field with us. The woods. The native peoples of the surrounding area have long told stories of a malevolent spirit capable of possessing those that find themselves in peril. Well, that's where we're headed, because sounds like it could be a demon. So we're gonna certainly go do that. What we got on the archives for Spruce Street? Church was dilapidated and evicted, then sold tours. Okay. Well, let's take those combination of notes in with us and head to the church. So this, I'll be honest, now the game is fully released, I've been a big advocate for this game from the very, very beginning. And now it's fully released, it's been a real journey. It's sort of at an end. Now it's fully released, but it's so exciting. I've been so excited for it to be fully released. Also, the
What an incredible opportunity to investigate this location at night. There's quite a history here pertaining to the paranormal. I'm very grateful Pastor Rogers reached out, although I'm not sure what he'll think if I find some evidence. Regardless, Pastor Rogers was concerned enough about what he and his parish members have seen to reach out. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
So, let's head over. So, if you look at the notes we're going to go to the church, go to the woods, and see what we can find. Let's, now, the church is, as well as the lighthouse, they are much bigger maps. There we go, Pastor Jacob Johnson. Extra research that will help us in future investigations. Yeah, so the church is a much built. That'll be the light switches or light sockets that's giving off that EMF. The church is a much bigger map with several mini locations. On the floor down there. Robbing the church and the dead. Interesting. Oh, hello.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
We're following something. Oof. Something's...
Nothing paranormal about these EMF readings.
Well, we're definitely following something around here. What the devil was that?
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
So why are we getting an EMF reading? Wonder if there's something on the other side of that wall. Can we get out of here? Let's have a look. Something on the other side of that wall, maybe. Ah, yeah, that's what it is. It's an electrical box, so that must be bleeding through the wall. That's why we got that normal EMF reading. But we were definitely following something. Right, let's shut the door and keep the sound out. Hey, happy release day!
Hello, what's this then?
Oh, Jelens, welcome to the gang. We have just started investigating in the church. Something is here. We're just following something then. Yeah, welcome to the gang tonight. In the last stream, I started the game from the beginning. I released all the ghosts on the first map, Evergreen. And I started Polk Street. But... Is that the electric box?
Nothing paranormal about these EMF readings.
Yeah, that's the electric box. Yeah, we started the... Hey, Billy! Welcome in. We started Polk Street. Now, I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I like to... like the heart rate monitor. Cool, isn't it? Just to show whether or not... If I get jumped, you'll probably see that go up. Yeah, I was saying I like to finish off one location before I move on to the next location. But tonight we're going to do things slightly different. That's a 5, but I think that's the electric box. It is. I want to do a few investigate... What? What the hell?
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
I want to do some investigations on the church map because I want to go and hunt out the demon. I've not released any
Wow, that's
demons
great
yet.
audio evidence.
Even though I'm a playtester, I've stayed away from releasing the demons. Must be.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be normal.
So yeah, I want to take on a demon tonight. Which should be fun. Release the demon, I announce as I leave the house. Have you done some demon releasing then? I've also tried to stay away from spoilers regarding the lighthouse map because I want to. Well, I've caught glimpses of little bits and pieces, but I want to sort of go into that as blind as I can. I know the other maps fairly well. I know what to expect. Where the lighthouse map will be almost fresh. Yeah, so it's quite an exciting time, especially now the game has been moved out of early access and into full release. It certainly is a milestone moment for the game. Let's see if I can antagonise the ghost again. That's loud. That is loud.
The Lord can expedite all.
He's quite vocal
That is
tonight.
eerie audio evidence.
Oh, that's. Yeah, so I keep getting a reading over here. That's because there's an electric box just to the side of that wall. And that's what's giving the reading. But I remember when these maps were first introduced, you go hunting, and whenever I saw.
EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Oh, there's something there. Oh yeah, there's something definitely here.
These temp readings are unusual.
Not that way. And when you see the ghost for the first time, it didn't give me
Nothing
chills.
paranormal about these temperature readings.
When you see him for the first time, especially as you don't know what they're going to be doing. Hello? Oh. That is loud. There seems to be a lot of. Oh, hello. I missed him. Damn. That's just give me goosebumps. That has.
Full of all reformation.
That's just give me goosebumps. Just saying that then. Well, he's quite vocal tonight. So how's everyone's day been? Have we had a good day? What have we been up to?
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
So we were saying significant data on everything. So kind of just got to wait for him to show himself again. And then we'll. I try not to leave a mission without getting the full XP for it. So, anybody there? Trying to decide what to play tonight. Oh, I wonder what that could be. I thought you may have started up one of your other saves on Cyberpunk. Oh, there's like a little whistling noise in the background. I mean, I must... Oh, yeah, of course. See, that's another touch that I really do like about this game. Is you've got all... Can you see all like the little dust in the light, look? Just as you would in real life. It's just a lovely little detail. Oh, hello.
Incredible. I captured a ghost on film.
Wow.
Wow. I took a photo of a ghost.
Oh my goodness. That was I wasn't expecting to see.
That was a very unusual
But
noise.
does that mean there's
I'll
two
keep that as
ghosts
evidence.
in the church?
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder. Incredible. A photo of an entity?
Oh wow, we are really getting some evidence tonight. Can we get full evidence on one of these before we head out into the woods? I really did not expect to see the shadow. I don't think it even mentioned anything about this shadow in the notes. There may be more ghosts than what the pastor told us about.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
I do like that. Yay!
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
We got full evidence for the pastor. Nice. Right, let's head over to the woods. So like I said, this map is a lot bigger than what we've been used to so far with the houses. It's almost as though it's got several small mini maps within one large location. There's quite a bit of walking. Got a little graveyard here. You've got something known as Mr. Sedgerstein. That likes to reside here. This is like the groundskeeper's cottage. And that's where Mr. Sedgerstein likes to be. So this in itself is like its own little mini-map area. What the hell? Oh, bloody hell, that's creepy. That wasn't me, that just rocked as I walked past it. From here we can go into the woods. It's not creepy at all going into the woods at night. There is an unholy cult in the woods. But we'll find evidence. Oh! That got me. Every single time that gets me. There's deer in the wood. And it gets me every single time. Oh, my heart leapt to beat. Those... What was that? Oh, hello.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Where is the rituals site? This must be the ritual site. Now, demons do respond to EVP. So I might try.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
I'll do some EVP at the ritual site. See what we get.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here?
Are you wanting to talk to me?
Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Wow, that sounded like a response.
Wow.
That is very interesting. Is this your home?
Let's see if we can get any more.
Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here?
I doubt I'll get any more in this session.
Why are you here?
Not in this. Well, I won't get any more during this EVP session.
Can you tell me your name?
Oh, Chuck, we could actually get. We can release the pastor.
Can you tell me your name?
No, I don't think we would. I must admit, I've not found any extra research for the demon. That looks creepy as anything, doesn't it? It's a big clue, as to where it is. Well, it's a bit creepy. Let's have a nose around.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
So demons have been known to imitate other creatures. And whilst that sounded like a deer, obviously imitating a deer as it's in the forest. Yeah, this is creepy, this forest. It's almost like its own little intricate maze as well. We're back at the forest entrance. Let's we're back at the groundskeepers again. Let's go for another wander. Want to see if there's any research anywhere. Give me some idea what we're dealing with. Now the demons are the most aggressive ghosts in this game. I will be honest. They, as you've seen in the last stream, if you actually touch a ghost or go through a ghost or a ghost goes through you, it can do a lot of battery drain on your equipment. While the demon is a lot more aggressive in the way that not only does it completely drain the battery system in the equipment, you're going to have to go back and get batteries. They will also cause you to faint, and because you faint, you may end up losing some of your evidence that you've already found, or forget some of the evidence that you've already found. You'd have to go find that evidence again. Anybody seen any of the research? And that is just, you got the tree there, and it's just it was casting a shadow on the recorder. Incredible, the detail in this game. Flies, that's not a good sign. I can't remember if the flies signify a significant change in temperature for the ghost, or if they affect. I can't remember. I know they have some kind of effect to help you gather evidence. Oh, hello.
Wow. I'm not sure what's more impressive. I took the photo, or I'm going to survive this.
Shit. He was coming after me then. That was incredible. That was incredible. I was almost like I was circling around him. I think I might keep my run function on for this bit. There's the deer again. You're not getting me a second time, dear. No, I might try
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
EVP session. Now he's made himself known.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
That's what I was saying about how the demon's more aggressive.
Is
It
there
will
anything
chase
you'd like
after
to
you,
tell me?
and it will attack you.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Can't remember.
How many people are here
I think it was while
other
I'm
than
here I
me?
got the response last time.
How many people are here other than me?
What's the game audio and the microphone audio like?
Is this your
all
home?
good? The levels balanced?
Is this your home?
Hello, sweet.
Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current
Audio
family
seems
living
fine,
here?
good. That's what I like to hear.
Why are you here?
Yeah, I nearly didn't stream tonight because I've been quite tired. I had a bit of a
Why are you
crappy
here?
day and a bit of a busy day. I was feeling a bit tired, but I've got a second wind now,
Can you tell me
so
your name?
we're good to go.
Can you tell me your name?
I still haven't found any research notes for the demon. We know we're up against something. Maybe it's over at the cult site. Or ritual site. Maybe not. You think I keep thinking I see things out the corner of my eye. Such a good game. Thing is, I don't feel safe down here because I almost feel cornered. If he comes at me, I'm dead. Well, not dead, I faint. Got no escape. But all the other ghosts you feel relatively safe with. You know, they may drain a bit of battery on your equipment, but they'll not hurt you. This one's completely different. I can't seem to find any research notes. I know there is some. But just bear with me.
2 sugars for me, please.
We're back. I'm going to have to do a bit of stream admin. Right. There we go. My phone decided to change its setting, so it made a mess of the heart monitor, but we've got it back again. Yeah, I can't seem to find the research notes for this one. I know there should be some. Although I think they have been changed slightly and reworked. But maybe I'm just missing them. I would do with finding them though, because it would help flush out more evidence from the demon. That leads back down to the main road. I'll do one more loop. Oh, hello, dear. You're not getting me a second time. That's back down to the road. Let's walk. Gives us a chance to have a proper scout round. They're normally pinned to a...
What a rare experience to take a photo of a ghost.
I'm out of there. See, that is a rare photo. You don't normally just get the flaming eyes. Whenever I've got it before, it's always been the full body. Stay away from him. We can help it. Although I dare say he will get us at some point. No, I can't seem to see it. I may have to come back and have a look. Alright, what will my what I might do is I might go around the other locations and see if I can pick up any of the research notes in the other locations. We go down here to the road. Yes, we can. That's handy. So there's a ghost that patrols this road. I'm not sure if he has any notes or where they are. There is 2 ghosts in this area, in this crypt area. Let's see if we can find any of their notes. That's a different model. That's not usually the big cross, is it? That's a different grave model. That's awesome. That's fun. They've changed the layout of some of the graves. Weird light. Don't know whether they're meant to be stars. Maybe. Or maybe they're lampposts, I'm not sure. Well, there could be the lampposts. We'll do a quick search around, just in case. You never know. What we might find. What we might pick up. Right, where are you? Is there any notes? We will come back to this at some point and do a proper thorough search. Oh, I'll just Kinda just speeding my way through it. Just on the off chance. Oh yeah, they are the lamppost, the lights. There is a ghost in this area, inside the building. Don't know if his notes are inside the building. No, there it is. There we go. A Febra mausoleum. He's quite a good ghost, is the Angel of the Mausoleum. I like him. I like this, all the different sort of mini graves inside the mausoleum, some of which have got little things attached to them, little relics or things, little photos. Got a little child's bear there, by the look of it. One I'm looking for. Yes, that's still there, that's good. Yeah, we'll come and spend some time in here. A bit. I do know there is there is a secret ghost on this level, which we've already seen, that the shadow. It wasn't mentioned to us in the email, but it's shown itself. That is another one that's... So altogether, I think on this map there's about 8 ghosts. There's a reverend, there's a shadow, there's the mausoleum, there is the groundskeeper, there's the demon. Sorry, there's 7, yeah, and then there's 2 in the crypts. Yeah, so there's 7 ghosts on this level to investigate. So this is going to take some time to complete. So I do know there is, like I say, each kind of area is its own little mini map, mini location inside the big location, which is a clever way of doing it, to be honest. While we're out here, we could really do with having the parabolic microphone. Because the difference in sound to help you focus and listen is incredible. I don't know whether to carry on with the demon in this. I really want to exercise a demon, but I do know why there is a second demon, and he's much easier to gather evidence from. I think we might I'm going to head back to the office. Look at what we've collected so far. Temperature readings. Several photos. Oh, I was going to say we got 588 experience points, but we haven't. Let's head back. How much have we got in total? Ooh, we're just shy. Just shy. The next investigation will get us. Let's have a look then. So, we have... Pastor Jacob Johnson, who died July 17, 1811, 87. We have the Lefebvre Moss Sniffy Bigots. Interesting. That's interesting. Why would that say Sniffy Bigots? Oh, some didn't like his work. Okay. Pierre is the guy that's in the mausoleum. He died abruptly. I think he got run over by a runaway car, if you look at the picture. Robbing the dead. Well, that relates to the shadow that we saw, Mr. and Mrs. Ulrich. The grave robbers. And photo of Ezra. So Ezra must have been the groundskeeper. So the church was dilapidated. Does it say 1830? So whoever took... Okay, so... Under the reign of Pastor Jacob Johnson, the church was dilapidated. And it was 19 years after he died that it was proposed... It was a proposed rebuild. So, Mr. Sedgerstan. Okay, so Mr. Sedgerstan was evicted. And he sold tours. Sold a guided tour. Interesting. So, let's say each particular ghost has a story. Right, audio. Let's see what audio we've collected. So we've got the Reverend.
Christ suffered more. Recall Job's conviction.
Called Job's Conviction.
Too prideful of our reformation.
Not sure what that said. Can I slow that down?
Too prideful of our reformation.
Can't quite tell what it says.
Our town in desolation. What's the Raven before this curve? What's the Raven before this curve?
Something to do with Robin?
The Lord can expedite our restoration.
Something to do with the Lord and the restoration. Mysterious shadow. What's that? And then we've got a couple of... Oh. So we've got out of that one investigation, we've got a bit of evidence. Yeah, let's head back to the church. Don't want the past. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do Pierre. Let's do the mausoleum. I like to have the try and bunch all the notes together. Pierre has the reason to stay. So, as the community of New Eidolon embraced the future moving into the 20th century, the wealthiest citizens thought it best to be remembered for all eternity. In 1894, Pierre was commissioned to design and manage the construction of the mausoleum. Throughout construction, everything went as planned, and in 1895 the work was completed. Once community members started to assume residency, controversy arose. It was clear that only the elite could afford, so basically only the people with money could be buried in that mausoleum. It's not a family mausoleum. There was one instance in 1901 when a family had the money to bury their loved one but was denied a plot. The family was not very wealthy and had no connection to any local politician. It sparked outrage and resulted in vandalism. Throughout the next few years, higher security for the mausoleum was employed, only to deepen the divide about the issue. Security agents were on site day and night. Citizens could not vandalise as they would have previously. Instead, they would leave lit candles on the ledges of the entombed. The cemetery allowed candles to be placed at grave sites, so it's hard to manage who was doing what. Once the lit candle had burned itself out, a mess of dried wax usually engulfed the items left on the ledge, disrespecting the entombed elite. Although not very destructive, the gesture was symbolic of the lower class members disgusted with the situation. In 1905, a compromise was reached within the community when the outside gardens were replaced with tombs, which anyone who had the money could be buried, and that decision squelched the issue. Additionally, crypts were created just south of the mausoleum after the incident in 1901, to provide a more lavish burial for those who could afford it. So that's okay. So we saw a few tombs around the outside of the mausoleum for the people that had the money to afford to be able, who could afford to be buried there, and the crypts just south again were for the people that could afford to be buried there. Mr. Lefebvre, unfortunately, was deeply associated with class segregation, was never able to establish his reputation as he desired. He tried his best to distance himself from it in hopes to benefit in his career, but ironically, after his wife passed away in 1908, they were both entombed in a white marble sarcophagus right at the entrance of the mausoleum. The elite of the community felt they wanted to honour Mr. Lefebvre, creating such a marvellous final resting place. Unfortunately, they were middle-aged and died unexpectedly in a carriage accident. They had no children and no one knew of any next of kin. The first documented case of paranormal activity in the mausoleum occurred in 1911. Noted a few candles were mysteriously placed and lit on ledges of some entombed residences. This phenomenon has occurred irregularly ever since. Skeptics, of course, believe the local kids light the candles as an ongoing prank. Intermittently throughout the years, folks have seen apparitions within the mausoleum, as well as outside within the gated area. And that has further fueled the idea the mausoleum is haunted. Ooh, now that is interesting. So we're definitely going to go and see that. Right. I'm going to do Mr. Segerstein as well. He's quite an interesting one. A resentful angel of the mausoleum. Right, hang on a minute. Let's do the angel first. Bruce Street. Okay, let's close them. Wiki. Groundskeeper residence. There are but rumours about when the structure was erected. Not much more than a shack, it has surprisingly stood in its timeless state for about 150 years. After the War for the Independence's Reconstruction period ended, the church needed a permanent presence tending the grounds. The Reverend at the time enlisted the Segerstein family as the groundskeepers. Records indicate the family moved into the residence on the property, implying that the structure was already there. But nothing of this building is noted prior to this event, hence why the origin is unclear. Not only did the family ensure the church was in tip-top shape, but they also dug graves for their friends and family members. Hey Jew! Good evening, how are we? How's your day been? This created an unbreakable relationship between the family and the property. For generations, their family maintained the role. In the late 50s, however, the church determined it was more cost-effective to pay a local contractor to maintain things. Shortly after the church evicted the family, they determined the groundskeeper resident was interesting enough to declare a historical site and started charging for guided tours. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I am enjoying this. A little bit of housework and a lot of Witcher 3. Now that is the right way around to do it, I would say, rather than doing a lot of housework and a little of Witcher 3. You did it the right way around. This idea helps sustain a neutral balance sheet for the church's groundskeeper fees. After years of tours, many have reported experiencing unexplainable happening.
Hello, what's this then?
Oh, Gamer Chrissy, thank you for joining our little corner of the internet. You never do a lot of housework. Bless you. How's Gav? How's he doing now? Is he alright? Let's go to... Let's go with those. We are fast asleep, bless him. I bet he is. Ooh, residual. We need that. The red smudge. Let's take some gear with us. So what have you been up to this evening? It's a really good game. I think it's a really good game. It's a lot different to most other ghost hunting games, and it's just had its full release today. It's been in an early access for about 18 months.
What an incredible opportunity to investigate this location at night. There's quite a history here pertaining to the paranormal. I'm very grateful Pastor Rogers reached out.
Had that. So yeah, so the aim of the game is the game's core focus on investigating the ghosts as opposed to being jump scared and being attacked or trying to avoid ghosts. So this is all about basically investigating the ghosts. Right, I need my EMF. You're finding evidence. You've been contacted by different people to come and investigate rumours of ghosts or investigate things that they have experienced. Homemade doner kebabs for dinner. Nice.
These EMF readings appear to be normal.
Yes, no. That's what I wanted. It is.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
The only
EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
The only similarity to phasmophobia is that you have to try and gain evidence to support the claims that the house is haunted. The difference with this is that well, for a start, you can't die, and it's more about gathering the evidence. There's a lot of lore in this game with research that you can collect. Hello. So we're now releasing this ghost because we've got enough evidence and knowledge about this ghost that we can release him. So he is Jacob Johnson, I think.
I would like to acknowledge Reverend Jacob Johnson's presence.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot more in depth. Oh, let's follow it. What was the spirit's attachment? It was the chalice.
Your faith was very important to you, and I know it was painful to see your congregation deteriorate.
Where are you gone? I presume you've gone back in the building. Oh, where have you gone? Maybe you haven't gone back in the building. Have you gone upstairs? Another thing about this game, there's only 5 ghost types. Where did you go? Where you gone? Where'd you go? You gone round the back? Yeah, there's 5 ghost types in this, but all the ghosts associated with the map with a map. Oh, where you gone? Are all active at the same time. Where'd you go? Just disappeared on me. So what I might do then, I might have to do that again. If I can figure out where he goes. So yeah, so you start off your mission. What you do, you got notes you can pick up from the emails that you get or any research that you've done on the location from from a computer, that helps to focus your mind on which ghosts you're investigating. So for example, in this one, for example, it says Angel in the Mausoleum. Some didn't like his work. Pierre died abruptly. Pierre has a reason to stay. All those are linked to the one location, which we've got from research notes from the wiki on the computer in the office, and the email that from the client. So what we can do is we can get, in fact, let me put Chalice and that back. Put that in the truck for now. I will go spend some time in the mausoleum. Oh, hey Lou. Welcome in. How are we doing, dear? Put the chalice down. Let's take the voice recorder. Let's actually go in the right direction. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Not too bad. I was a bit tired earlier. I was in two minds whether to stream or not, but I've actually woken up now. So we'll just head into the mausoleum to try and track down the ghost that's supposed to reside there. So this is the mausoleum. You had a good day, Lou? What you been up to? Shut the door. Help shut out some of the sounds. Right, so like Phasmophobia, you have got a similar thing. So you got like they are. I've had a busy. To be honest, I've had a bit of a crappy day. Crappy day at work and a crap.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
It is kind of, well, I say it's kind of a new level. It's not. It's the church level. There's 5 locations in the game now. There was the 2 houses, Polk Street and Evergreen, when it was old temperatures when it first came out. But then there's a church map which is huge. Yeah, it is. It is crazy. The church map, which is huge, it's like one massive location, but with several mini locations within it.
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
So we're now trying to track down any cold spots. So we're just basically going around, getting baseline readings, and then we'll carry on going around to see if we pick up any anomalies. That's an anomaly. Oh, we follow him.
These temp readings are
Yeah,
unusual.
we're following him. Another thing.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Another thing that's different in this game now to any other ghost hunting game I've seen is that there's a battery system in place. The battery mechanic by Hawaiian shirts. Welcome back, Billy. So, as you can see, there's a battery reading on the thermometer there. It's now down to 98%. The more you use it, that battery will go down. But also, if you actually run into a ghost or go through a ghost, because most of the ghosts can't hurt you in this game, that will drain your battery as well. Yeah, there is worse thing to be distracted by. Barry Wheeler cosplay, nice. Yeah, so if you actually run through a ghost, it will drain some of your battery at your equipment, which is it's a documented, a real life documented fact, but it has happened to people in the past. Right, we've got temperatures. Just got to wait for him to speak. Or see if he'll show. Oh, speak of the devil.
Incredible. I captured a ghost on film.
They got him. No. No, I don't believe that Lou got a film reference. Will wonders ever cease?
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Another difference to this game is you got the EVP now. Or EVP sessions you
Is
can
there
do.
anyone here who would like to speak with me?
But only certain ghosts give off EVP. So the game is a lot
anything
more.
you'd like to tell me?
This is true. She has seen a lot of films now.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
She has seen a lot of films now.
Do you know why I'm here?
So yeah, there's a lot more in-depth information on this game now
Do you know why
compared to a lot of the other games. I mean, Lou might enjoy it because there's a lot of reading.
How many people are here other than me?
The whole office has had a rework.
How many people are here other than me? Is this your home?
Open is going to give off some EVP.
Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here?
Yeah, we could look.
Do you like the current family living
I
here?
must admit, we do have to look after Billy.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
But I mean, the difference.
Can you tell me your name?
One of the big differences between this, apart from the direction that the game comes from, this focuses on the investigation and the evidence gathering. But each ghost has its own backstory. For you to sort of investigate and try and work out. Have you opened the door? I'm sure I closed that door. For you to work out. Yeah, he does like his films, does Gav? You little bugger, you did. That wasn't me.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Ooh. He's really
What was that?
quite.
I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
It really is quite the.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Yeah. When it comes to the EVP, which I know he does give off, I like to think about the fact that he's gathering energy so that he can respond to you.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
The game.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
The game is more of a ghost hunting simulation. It's a lot of the practices in the
Is there
game
anything you'd like to tell me?
is based on real life ghost hunting
Do you know why I'm here?
experiences.
Do you know why I'm here?
Yeah, he is. He's actually.
Wow, that sounded like a response.
Wow,
That is very interesting.
that's one I've not got before. Yeah,
How many people are here other than me?
he's got the bare bones of a new game in mind, but he's not sure on the direction or anything yet.
How many people are here
It
other
is going to
than
be.
me?
It is going to be set inside the same town, though.
Is
So
this your home?
I know when he first developed the game, there's a map that shows you
this
all the
your home?
locations, and he was planning on putting ghosts on every single location.
Do you like the current family living here?
What he's done instead is made 5 locations. 5? Yeah, 5 locations.
Do you like the current family living here?
And he's planning on a second game
Why are you here?
within the same town, so he'll use some of the other locations for that game, I'm guessing.
Why are you here?
The game's actually out in full release now, Lou.
Can you tell me your name?
He said that he would release it as soon as somewhere in the world.
Can you tell me your name?
I didn't think it would. Yeah, as soon as somewhere in the world went over to the 29th of September, he would release it. That's why it's actually out now in full release. Yeah, so that's Pierre. We've got quite a lot of evidence. What I'll do as well is, so we've got one ghost in this place. I'll go around the other locations quickly. So the church has got one ghost in it and a secret ghost. That secret ghost also haunts this graveyard. The graveyard here that it haunts. It sort of flits between the church and the graveyard. But like I say, each ghost has its own area. It's like mini locations within one big location. Then through this graveyard, this is the groundskeeper's cottage. Which is good. I just find that really creepy, that rocking chair. Especially when the ghost sets it off. So in this location there's another ghost. Because once I've done the quick tour of the church map, I will go back to the office and we'll go through a full investigation from there so you can see how much it changed. There's a forest here where there's another ghost. There's a ghost in the forest. Quite a dangerous ghost. Wonder if he'll show himself. Oh, I was going to go back and try and release the pastor, wasn't I? I'll try releasing the pastor again. So yeah, as you wander through the forest, there is There's quite a big area to explore in the forest. You like pasta? That's alright, I'll send him your way. But there's also, within the forest, there's a ritual site. So the forest is quite dangerous. Is it covered in cheese and sauce? His hair might be covered in cheese and sauce. So that's another ghost. Go down. A day trip. That is quite mad. That's quite a fair distance. Did you go on the train, I take it? There's a ghost that haunts this road. There's another ghost that haunts this road. And then within these crypts, there's 2 more ghosts. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8 ghosts altogether in this, just in this one location. And they're all active at the same time. Or they all can be active at the same time. So each investigation you could collect evidence on several different ghosts. Right, let's go see if we can release the pasta. Oh, you went by coach. How long did that take then? That must have been like an 8-hour journey or something each way. We need the chalice and let's get another smudge. Give me the smudge. There we go. Also in in the locations there's little, not Easter eggs, but there's little things like this, look, that you can do. Just because you can. And sometimes it antagonises the ghosts and gets them to show. Or at least interact in some way. Oh look, hello.
Incredible, a photo of an entity?
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Right, so that... There you are. Where are you going? Let's try and... So you're Jacob Johnson.
I would like to acknowledge Reverend Jacob Johnson's presence.
It goes out here. Do the chalice.
Your faith was very important to you, and I know it was painful to see your congregation deteriorate.
Go on, follow me. I'll try and get a head start on him so I can see where he goes. He does go back into the church. Why did I not see that happen earlier? What was this spirit's grief upon death? Dilapidation.
Your congregation is strong now, and they have a wonderful place to worship. It is time to be with your Savior and be at peace. How rare to take a photo of a ghost.
Bloody hell, Billy. 10 hours? That's incredible.
I should make sure this relic is on me when I leave.
You're being quite the wanderer, aren't you? Right, so we've now released the Reverend. So once we've released the ghost, we have to take the relic back with us to the office. Otherwise, the Reverend will stay where he is and will appear again back on the church. The chalice is what the Reverend was attached to. We've got to take it away from the location. Otherwise, he'll carry on haunting the church. So this is now the office of Conrad. He has a merchandise shop out front with his own version of Alexa.
Spirit, turn on some music.
Jam in.
Spirit, turn off the music.
Alrighty.
Yeah, pretty much, Jew, yeah. But like I say, if you want to carry on playing the game, then you can put the relics back into the locations, and that'll put the ghost back into the location. So we've now got a paranormal museum. So whenever you pick up any research notes or any of the relics or any photos, it gets put into the paranormal museum. So this was Evergreen Lane, which we completed. That's Polk Street that I've started. Where's the church? Here we go, Spruce Street Church. Sorry, yes, you are Lou. Jew and Lou. Well, I have seen them in the same room, but it's very rare. So yeah, so you've got a demon picture there. That's the chalice we've just brought back. These are some of the research notes. So we've now got his own staff office. You do have a very similar weird mind. Let's pull ourselves up to the computer and I can show you this. So you got your inbox where you get your emails. Archives is where any research notes that you might find while you're out in the field and that you pick up gets added to these folders. So here's some of the research notes. And the good thing is as well, you can actually use the research notes to add to your notepad that you take out into the field. They are the Borg. Those two are definitely the Borg. I love that background. There's also the audio recorder, or audio player that you can filter through, listen to what you've picked up. So, for example, the church, we've got the Lost Reverend, which we've just released. We can listen to what we've recorded. We've got our own store for our tools. Oh no, how rude, Jew. So, any experience you earn gets transferred into credits that you can spend on different tools. I'm buying the auto camera. That is a big must. So the tools that are in this, so for example, if you go onto light gear, you've got a laser pen, which we could buy. That is pretty much the same as you'd get in just 1 minute.
Someone at the door, eh? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Sorry about that. The cat had come in and was antagonising the dog. So yeah, so like I say, you've got a laser pen. Just went back to the Fire Stick home screen. Oh no! The EMF devices. Not only have you got the EMF meter, you've also got an EMF pod, which is quite cool. The EMF pod is like an audible device. Whenever a ghost goes over it, it goes off, so it helps you to track down where the ghost path is. Thermal device, audio devices. So you've got your basic standard audio recorder. We've also got a parabolic microphone, which I need to save up for, because that's fantastic. Basically, it's very similar to the audio recorder, except it's a lot more sensitive, but you can't do EVP sessions on it. You've got Parabox and Paravox, so you've got which are basically they're like spirit boxes. Both have got their parabolics, yeah. That's my next device. And you saw the cameras. We've got the automatic camera, which is fantastic. Then you've got release and exorcism tools. So you've got your smudge sticks for your different ghost types. Then you've got a couple of things for demons. I believe demons have got a lot more steps to releasing them. So that's your store with all your new equipment. Now this is brilliant. This is like the Wikipedia for the whole area. So you've got different locations. So these are your two big locations. You can get. So if you were, for example, wanting to explore the crypts, you've got a lot of information in the wiki you can read, plus evidence, plus extra notes in there that you can add to your notes that you take into the field. You've got the spirit guide on there now, which tells you all the different ghost types, including the demons. Then you've got a bit of demonology that explains about the different kinds of demons, which we'll probably need to read when we start and release. Then these are all the different tutorials, all the different things in the game. For releasing, for example, or your relics, etc. So there's a lot of information on there, and for anyone that starts the game, it's well worth getting to reading through it and getting to know the areas. So, right, I want to do the Cult in the Woods. Got a Shadow. I might do the Dilapidated Church, because that's where the Shadow seems to be residing at the moment. These black spaces are like the research notes that I've still left to find on the location. Let's go to the wiki. Woods. Legend of an entity in the woods. So yeah, so there's quite a lot of backstory now. Church. Ooh, cemetery. Want the cemetery. So, what else? We don't need. Oh, I'll just do the mausoleum. Just in case we get any more audio from him. Cryptids. Yeah, so originally he was going to put all these buildings in the one game, but he's realised just how big a task that would be. So we've now got the Evergreen Lane, the church, we've got Polk Street, there's also the lighthouse, and there's another house, Jefferson Street. All these other locations may end up in a different game at some point. So we released that one. That's the Shadow. That's Pierre. And that's the Demon. So yeah, it's certainly grown a lot over the last 18 months. I mean, when it first came out, let's get some equipment. It was basically do I want what I might do? Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have done Mr. Segerstein. Auto camera. How's your spare batteries? Yeah, when it first came out, it was each individual ghost was a mission. And once you collected all the evidence, you were practically done with that ghost. The way the game is set up now, until you release it, then let's put you down there. Until you release the ghost, then you revisit them multiple times. Right. Let me see if you're wandering the cemetery at the minute. In fact, I tell you what, I will show you if I see him wandering around. I'll show you the battery system. Like I say, whilst this the ghost can't hurt you in this game, the demons are still quite aggressive. They will chase you, and if they do actually get hold, or if they do catch up to you, you will faint. They'll knock you out, and you'll probably end up forgetting some of the evidence that you collected. So you might have to go and collect evidence again. But you don't die and lose everything. But I keep thinking I see the shadow of moving about, but it's the gravestones. I do like the auto camera because it means that whilst you can just plonk it down where roughly in the ghost path, or where the ghost path is likely to be. Just carry on doing your bits and pieces, trying to collect evidence. And it'll take the pictures so you don't miss it. But I'm beginning to think whether I might be worth putting it in the church. At the moment, that's where the shadow seems to be roaming. Not found any of the missing bits of research at the moment. Yeah, I might. Let's do the EMF. Another feature I like about this game compared to others, when using the EMF meter, it does sometimes go off, but it might only be a low bar, like a 2 or 3 bar, and that's because the electrical items in this game, like plug sockets, light switches, actually give off an electromagnetic field just like in real life. So you kind of have to debunk the reading that you're getting. It's not a ghost as not being a ghost. Ghosts only give off a level 5 EMF in this. But then there's some electrical equipment that gives off a level 5 EMF, so you sometimes have to try and debunk the readings if you think it might be a electrical box or something. You're being very quiet, Ulrich. Oh, hello. That's what I've been looking for. So that's a bit of research that another bit of research that we've found as we've been going around. There's like little collectibles within the game that you can use in future investigations to help you pinpoint the ghosts or help the. Doesn't seem to be out here. Did I? Oh, I know what I did do, yeah. I might. I might head in the church, because that's where the shadows seems to be residing at the moment. Let's right. Let's put the camera where we know we've seen the shadow. So hopefully that'll pick the shadow up if it comes down the aisle. No, that's just a
Nothing
normal.
paranormal about these temperature readings.
Oh, I could show you what I mean by the level 5. So if you, there's a level 5 there.
These EMF readings appear to be normal.
And you know it's a normal EMF reading because you can recreate it every time, go in the same spot. So if you come round this bit, there's a electrical box here, and that's what's giving off the EMF 5. It's bleeding through the walls, so you sort of debunked that reading in a way. So it's like that. There was a. Let's see if we can get. So we've got an EMF2 there, which is attached to that plug socket. That's what's giving off as the EMF2, so we know that's a false reading, not a ghost. No, sometimes a shadow likes to come up here. Yeah, so in the game, as far as I know, there's about 25 ghosts in the game, if not more. Oh, that was a little switch socket down there. I do love the effect in this game. Like you see, like the little. Can you see the little sparkle? There's little dust particles floating about, just like you would in real life. Come on, Ulrich. Where are you? No, that's just a normal natural reading.
Looks like just a cold spot. Nothing paranormal.
Where are you? Hello? Ulrich, come on out to play. Where are you? Oh my, look, I've come to investigate in the church and you've gone into the cemetery. Would be about right. Oh, hello. That's not a
These
cold
temp
spot.
readings are unusual. Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
There we go. I knew you liked to hang out up here sometimes. I tell you, it's cool as well sometimes when you're investigating and all of a sudden you just hear the camera go off. If you look on the Channel Point Redemptions, there's some new ones on the Channel Point Redemptions as well. Damn, missed it. Yeah, I know
Nothing
that's...
paranormal about these EMF readings.
Be very quiet. Where are you? Very, 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 very quiet. Okay, okay.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
No need to be rude. I do like the fact that it
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
kind of the ghost activity sort of very subtly ramps up. Oh, what's up with the dog tonight? He's a bit skittish by the sounds of it. Right, what did we get? Was it the temperatures? Let's try and get the... That's the plug socket down there. Try and get some EMF. There's been times where I've been investigating down here and I just suddenly looked up and the shadow's just been stood at the top there just watching me. It can be quite creepy. 1 second.
A quick pause to the proceedings.
We're back. He wanted to go into his bed for some food. Or a drink, one of the two. See if we can get the EMF read. Keep watching down there. I'm wanting it to manifest and walk down the aisle. Walk down there. I may have to go visit one of the other ones. We got the Cult in the Woods. I'll take. This is where it'll walk down. Catch me off guard. Go visit the woods. We'll go through the. We'll go through. Oh. Jesus. Oh man. Oh, fucking hell. Jew, you bugger. That got me. You could tell that got me. Look how blooming how my heart rate's gone up. I see it in the bottom left. Oh man. Right, I'm gonna change the auto camera. I mean, I did make them loud on purpose because that's what I expected. Because that's what I was wanting them to do. But man, that was a lot louder than I expected. Especially in such a quiet area as that. Let's have a wander. See if we can get the EMF. Bloody hell, that was loud. I wonder what the hell was happening. I'll come out then. I almost wondered if I'd stumbled into something new. Come on, Ulrich, where are you? I know you're about. You're still cackling? I bet you are. I'm not. That's better than the drink one. I mean, they are purposely made for me streaming this game. And it's done what I wanted it to do. But bloody hell. Come on, where are you? You're going to force me into the woods, aren't you? I still need to find the research for the woods. I tell you, there was a moment earlier. There's something in these woods that really catch me off. It really catches me off guard when I walk into the woods. You'll probably see it in a bit. But there's a deer in the woods, and every so often, if it jumps out of the blooming forest at me, it doesn't half catch me. I've forgotten just how loud I've made that. Time to spend some time in the woods. So I've still not found the research note. Oh, here we go. Item is extremely valuable, used to facilitate exorcism as well as determine a demon's name. Displayed in the museum and added to the archival database on the PC at your office. Also automatically unlock additional related archival information. Interesting. That will be interesting. That is part of the summit here.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating. The EMF meter should not behave this
Oh.
way. This is paranormal.
Oh, hello. That's why. Oh, I can't pick it up. Now I can. What is that? Oh. That's a little bit freaky. The dog's not happy about something.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything
I'm
you'd like to tell
intrigued to
me?
know what that relic is.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
And why have I picked it up now? Oh, hello.
Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting. Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home?
I'll probably not get another piece of EMF now.
Is this your home?
Not EMF, EVP even.
Do you like the current family living here?
Certainly not in this session.
Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Nope. Right, so what have we got on the old... We found that can... So we're just after the photo, really. So I'm kind of... It'd be kind of nice if he shows up. Not if he charges at me, but if he shows... Flies don't do anything. I'll do one more loop in the hope that he shows, maybe. Might go visit Pierre. You know, out of all of the ghosts in this game, the demon really freaks me out. Or the demons. Really freak me out. Oh, hello.
Incredible. I captured a ghost on film.
Thank you. Now let me out of here. Before he manifests again and start chasing me. Not seen Ulrich. Oh, but we should have enough then for the parabolic. Yeah, so we'll head back to the office. We'll get the parabolic. You know, it's little details like that where there's cars going down the road as well. It's just incredible game design. Certainly for a one-man development team. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, there's obviously voice acting and what have you. Right, so... Okay. I thought that picking up those things... Summoning scrolls, here we go. Ominous looking parchments that have been used for eons to bind mortals with demonic entities. Put it back down again for the moment. Antiquity has taught us that individuals who look to bind themselves with a demon do so in hopes of controlling its powers for personal use. History has never been forthcoming with the outcome of these bindings. Most often, the procurement of such power is only speculative. In more recent centuries, these scrolls have been used to ensnare demons during exorcism rituals. However, with the binding of demons, the outcomes of exorcisms are not well documented within the paranormal community. I think you've got to take that. You've got to find the relic, which we did. And buy the releasing and exorcism stuff from the slime store. The demon, so it'd be the salt and the smudge stick. But I want to buy the parabolic. And we're going to go back to Polk Street. I want to do some work there. I need it after that last visit to the church. So, Helen and the Wagners looked happy. And the kitchen. And I want someone talking to themselves in the laundry. Shadow creeping in the hallway. Oh, no, I don't want Shadow in the hallway. A boy in his room is what I want. Because that is David. Let's go to Polk Street. Right, the first thing I want to do is take you, and you. Another interesting feature in this is that a lot of the locations in this game are actually linked to the developer. So, for example, the first house, Evergreen Street, is based on his in-laws' house. This house is was actually his childhood home, or based on his childhood home. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Lots of little details in that I do like. Where are you, David?
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
so mean.
Missed that. We'll have plenty of time to capture audio. And I'll get the parabolic out. Oh. Still down here then.
These temp readings are unusual.
Where have you gone? This way. They're going back towards the stairs.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Down in the basement then. Oh, the washer machine. You're not.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating. The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Okay, so we now need... What we'll do... We've got the camera, the Wagners. Now we've got the evidence for the EMF and the temperature. We shall get Paramic. And we'll get the camera, just in case we see something that's not in the auto camera range of the auto camera. This is the difference. So if you listen now, and then listen to the difference with the parabolic microphone. So yes, there's a massive difference. Help you to focus on sounds. That's the only problem is that this doesn't do EVP. Oh, you've been playing while I've been out, haven't you? David. I remember I was stood here the other day when I was streaming. I saw a ghost go down there. I couldn't get my camera out in time to. What have we clicked this time? Oh, what do you like? That's why I've set the auto camera up over there. I hope it'll pick up an emotion. Oh, didn't realise I'd got the ordinary recorder on me as well.
Is there anyone here
Well, that's
who would like
handy.
to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here?
Regularly.
Wow, that sounded like a response.
Wow.
That is very interesting.
Oh, we know we'll not get another EVP. David, where are you? You there?
Yeah, you gotta capture it with a recorder.
Didn't get me that time, Jew. Nice try.
He's so mean.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Oh, nice. So we just need the pictures of these people. And maybe start and exercise them. I think it got me because it was just as I'd stepped out to the church, so I wasn't. I know there's not normally a ghost around there, so when it happened, it really made me jump.
What's that?
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
I think that's what it was. But because I'd just listened to a ghost, that was superb. It was superb. That really got me. And that's exactly what I was wanting them to do. Come on, David.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? Why are you here? Why are you here? Do you like the current family living here?
Nice try, Lou.
Do you like the current family living here?
I live here.
Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
Right, come on then. One of you show yourselves. I wanted a good I wanted a good real loud scream. It's not quite as warm as the other scream.
Incoming enemies and a trap-laden archway. Think fast, brigade!
We'll be raided! Welcome in, raiders! Welcome in, Mure. Will you stop playing with the lights? Hey, Mure. Coffee Raid. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your game? Did you manage to get through the chapter? All the questions. What, will you stop playing with the lights? Agoo. You missed a corker earlier. Oh, stop it. When are you going to show yourselves? You like playing with the Muru. How was the game? Was it good? Did you have a lot of fun? Finish the chapter? Nice! So how many chapters are in the game then, event? Well, we've got pictures of the demon. What's that? Footsteps. We've got pictures of the demon. We've got his summoning scroll that binds him to the world. We need to get more audio evidence. Once we've got the audio evidence, we can then exercise him. But he's dangerous. Only died from falling into the abyss. And water. Come on. Trying to lure them out with the piano. Oh, you've been missing. Well, if you give me a photo, I can help release you. Have you stopped playing with the lights, David? Oh, hello. There's 15 chapters. Cool. We've now got the Weeping Shadow. Oh, you do. Oh, you've been playing with the lights down here now. Okay. So how many chapters have you done so far, Mio? Is that your 5th chapter tonight? Been quite vocal, but I'd quite like a photo. Oh, so you've still got some way to go. So about a third of the way through. You thought you had. Doing one a week, so only 10 more weeks to go. I'll be almost up to Christmas then, won't it?
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
There's cake. I'll give you cake if you appear. Give me a photo, I'll give you cake. You like cake? Don't think he wants to come out for cake. Go on, say cake. Somebody likes cake. Where are you? It's weird. There's something I'm not. Oh, there will be cake. Nice. What kind of cake? Why am I doing that? I just thought I've set up this camera. I'll turn the camera on. Yes. That's okay then. Where are you? Chocolate. Oh, chocolate tray bake. Nice. Good choice. Homemade by a friend, even better. Even better. Well, happy birthday to your housemate for tomorrow. I'll fight you for it, Jew. I'll fight you for it. Begin to think I ought to have the chat. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Just don't employ the secret weapon. You know, you're being very uncooperative with the photos. And I don't care for it very much. I never thought about this, but Conrad doesn't make a sound with his footsteps.
What's that?
Like the ghosts do. Playing with the lights again. Conrad is actually... Do you know what? Oh, thank you. I was just about to turn that off. It has been suspected for a while. Because he doesn't give off any reflection. Stop it. This is a battle of wits. I'm sure it is. The lights. I may have to be defeated, not get the photo, which is a shame. Because then we won't get the full XP for this. Outstanding amount of audio evidence at the investigation and multiple EVPs. I know you do. Well, if you show yourself, then next time I can help release you. And you can be with your wife.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Come on. Just show yourselves. Do love how the parabolic
She's so mean.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
cuts out a lot of the background noise. Step forward. Well, question for you, Muir. Can you remember when you used to have the chat scrolling horizontally? Do you remember where you got it from? I'm tempted to do that along the bottom of the stream. Come on. Oh, you see that flash? Hello. Hello. What's your on-stream elements? I'll have a look then. That means the camera's picked something up.
What a rare experience to take a photo of a ghost.
Which one did we get? We got the little boy blue. Oh, excellent. Nice. Nice try. So we can exercise the little boy blue now. And when we come back, that's good. That's what I like about the auto camera. See, I would never have picked that up. Where the auto camera did. So whilst I was investigating something else, the auto camera picked it up and took the photo for me. Right. So let's see what else we can get. I think... Oh, we can't get anything much at the moment. A flashlight. The next thing I want to get is the EMF pod. Right. So, I want crying in the living room. Person's shadow in the hallway. Go to the archives. I can do that. And that. This one. Strong emotions, create gateways. Do the Wagners. As well. Oh, I just want to double check something. He is an intelligent ghost. So we need, that's residuals, shadows. So it's purple time, okay. I want to know. We've got one more sound file for the shadow. We can release the little boy. Which is good.
The Lorraine.
So it's the purple one we want, I think. I'll take you and take you. I'll take you as well for now. The reason being, there should be... I'm sure that bedding's changed. I'm sure it was a different colour before. I might have... No, not that. Oh, that's the computer giving off a level 3 EMF. Two. What socket down there? Right, where is the socket down there? Okay, it's down in the basement. Okay. I think it might be near this table around the back here. There it is. But now that we've got the picture evidence and the audio evidence...
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
That leads us to discover what the relic...
EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
What the relic is that's that the spirit's attached to in the house. So once we pick the relic up, we can light the smudge stick, and that will help us locate where the spirit actually died. Because once we've found where the spirits actually died, the smudge stick will actually burst into flames. I think I know where it... I know. The bathroom? No. Bedroom, maybe. Start playing in here. Ah. Here we go. So we can put the relic down. Right, where did that go? Where's it gone? Here we go. So we want to communicate with David Allen.
I'd like to acknowledge David Allen's presence.
Spirit's attachment was the sailboat.
I know your life was tumultuous. It saddens me to know your fondest memories are of living within this home with an abusive parent. Perhaps you feel like your youth was taken from you.
Childhood.
It must have been very traumatic having your childhood marred. I believe this led to you losing your way. I'm here to help you find your way. It is all right to let go of these painful memories and be at peace. Incredible, a photo of an entity?
But now just release the ghost from the property.
I need to ensure I put this relic somewhere safe.
So when we leave the property now, we must take the sailboat with us, otherwise the ghost will stay in the property. But we finish with the release system, which means we can now collect if I put you down there, pick you up and you up. I need to... No, there's one less of them now. We've managed to release one. Put the auto camera down. Maybe pause. I suppose. Right. Time to try and collect some temperature evidence. There's nice little details in this, like, see the vents in the floor? Oh, that's a low temperature. When the HVAC system goes off in the basement, then those vents sometimes give you false cold spots. Right, so there's one more sound for the shadow. Need to get. But I kind of need it to manifest. Or it'll
These temp readings are unusual.
down that. Guys likes to wander down the hallway. This bedroom. So yeah, so that's like the HVAC systems come on. If you wander close to one of these vents, you see how the temperature just dropped a bit?
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
That's just got the ghost. Oh. The ghost just turned the light on. It walked past.
Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
There's nothing there. Oh, there it is, look. That is so cool. See how it turned the light on as it went past? That is so cool. That's one of the reasons why I do like this automatic camera. Right, the MF meter. I've still got cold temperatures to get. Yeah. Stop playing with the lights. What is it with ghosts and lights in this house? What I'll do as well is I'll show you the detail with the battery system, hopefully. There she is, look. Did we get her? Did we get her? Yes, we got her.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence. Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Right, I just need to see her about. Now, I'll show you what I mean with the battery system. If you keep a watch on the thermometer with the battery, next time I see her, I'll purposely walk through her, and you'll see what I mean about how if you touch the ghosts or walk through the ghosts, it drains part of your battery. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, no, that's for sure. And there's been I say documented evidence. There's been reports of the a serious battery drain on equipment as well that's connected to paranormal entities. That's why in the game, if you walk through a ghost or get touch a ghost, it drains some of your battery and your equipment. It's another thing to consider while you're out in the field. I believe temperature data, this must be paranormal. EMF meter detected paranormal. One piece of audio evidence that can't be explained. We need more audio evidence. Right. Now, the next mission we can release the shadow, which in its own way is quite frightening. It's very different to the last release that we just did. It's a similar process, but it's very different as well. I might, just on the off chance. I've got notes for the whack. Oh, here she is. This is what I mean. Look, it's 92%. You walk through it, and it's dropped to 17% battery. That's what I mean. Just by touching the ghost, it can seriously drain the battery on your equipment. It's, like I say, it's another thing you've got to bear in mind when you're investigating. Don't get too close to the ghost if you can help it. There are spare batteries in the van that you take with you, so if you do run out of battery, you can replace them. Right, just need some more audio. I mean, it's little mechanics like that I've never seen in any other ghost hunting game. Oh. Trying to antagonize the ghosts. There's little Easter eggs like that in all the maps where, you know, there's things that you can interact with, and sometimes they'll interact back, like that one did with the piano. Yeah, it's a really well done game, and I don't know how long they were making the game before they put it into early access, but it's only been in early access for 18 months. It's now been released and fully released. It's a very different game to what it was when it first started. Incredible the amount of work that they've done on it. And it's a one-man dev team as well. I mean, there's been other people that have been involved with like helping with ideas and play testing and providing some of the voices, but all the coding and layouts and designs and everything has been one person. Oh, you were very vocal earlier, and you've gone quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, they have done. Have done. They've. I mean, when it first started, there was two maps. There was this one in the first house. This one only had 2 or 3 ghosts on it. The first map had 5 ghosts on it, and each ghost was like its own individual mission that you could select. So it's so yeah, so that's how it was when it first started. So you'd select which ghost you wanted to investigate, and once you were done with it, finished investigating and got like the gold trophy on it, you were done with the ghost. And then during the early access period, they decided to put all the ghosts on the map at the same time. You could be investigating 3 or 4 different ghosts at one time. There's 4 ghosts on there again.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Some audio evidence. I've still not got enough. So yeah, they decided to put all the ghosts on the one map at the same time, and that was something completely unique. I'd not seen it before, and that changed the whole way the game played, and the fact that you got to keep coming back to investigate, collect evidence, investigate, release the ghosts. It kind of ensured replayability of the map. I mean, this house, even though it's got a basement and a ground floor, is a really small map compared to a couple of the others.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Alright, I'm just trying to get enough audio evidence so that I can... Still not got enough. And then, like I said, it just kept adding mechanics to it that made it unique. So, like I say, you've got the battery mechanic. That's made it unique. You've got all the ghosts on the map that's unique. Each ghost is an individual with its own backstory. Most of the ghosts were all human at some point, and they've all been treated with respect as well. You're not there to capture any ghosts. You're basically there to investigate, observe, collect evidence, and eventually release the ghosts and give them peace, which then gives the family peace as well. And also there's the research system, which is something I've never seen before in a game. Why will you not? Yeah, basically, yeah. Like I say, each ghost has got its own story. And through research notes that you pick up, you can piece together bits of lore that you might find on the wiki for some of the bigger maps. then you can sort of piece together the backstory, and you can use that. Then you use that information to help release them and give them peace. It's a really well thought out game. And also they've made it that even once you've released the ghosts and given them peace, even if you've done that across all 5 locations, you can actually bring the ghost back into the location by simply replacing the relic. See the boat that I picked up? That's the relic that the ghost is tied to in the house. So what you do is you release the ghost, you take the relic out of the house, and that's it. It's released and given peace. But if you leave the relic inside the house, the ghost reattaches itself. So you can then investigate the ghost again. Why are we only getting... So you could carry on, even once you've completed it, you can carry on playing. See, the meters that come up on the left-hand side when you collect evidence, when you collect vocal evidence and photo evidence, gives you the minimum amount of those types of evidence that you need to find out what the relic is. And a lot of the ghosts have a lot more vocal evidence than the minimum needed to pick the relic up. Right, know what the relic is. So sometimes I know people the people out there that like to be completionists. So what they'll do is they'll probably put the relic back in, so they'll collect all the voice lines, which helps towards more of the backstory. Well, you've been playing out here, haven't you? Something you don't want me to see? It's incredible what they've done with the game. Will you stop? Lights. We got it.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Yay! Significant amount of paranormal evidence of paranormal activity. There we go. We can now leave the ghost to play with its lights till its heart's content. We'll come back and release it. Back to the office. That was the spirit we released. Yeah, so when you basically start off, you've got a merchandise shop out the front that sort of helps towards your costs and what have you. And the more investigations you do, and the more you get known, the more people want to come and buy merchandise. So it's grown, the shop's grown. There's a little
Spirit, turn on some music.
little version of Alexa. Do you want some background music?
Spirit, turn off the music.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I know. There you go. Look, large, extra large. Got a small, medium, large, and then you got a large and extra large. And through the back here, you've got your own little paranormal museum. So these are like the relics and the research notes and photos from the first location. And that's the relic we've just picked up. That's the summoning scrolls as well. For the demon. Then in the back here we've got Spruce Street, which is the church. Some of the stuff we've got from there. Including one of the relics. The ghost we've released. That's the Winter Tower. You've got like a little paranormal museum, and then you've got... This is your office. Where you've got your equipment. So you've got your batteries and all your different equipment. This side you've got your exorcism smudge sticks that you've bought. And this is the PC where you start out. So what you do is you get emails from clients from there, which you can, when you go into, so for example, Polk Street, all these little sort of, these bits where the magnifying glass is hovering over are all notes that you can take out into the field with you. You just add the notes as you see fit, and they help towards the activity of the ghost, because it basically, that the notes out in the field are meant to be there for you to focus on, or so you know what ghost you're focusing on. And you've got the archives, so these are the research notes that you find and pick up as well. So you can then add them to your notes as well to help you. Then you've got an audio player. So anything that you record, whether it be EVP or whether it be normal sound, you can filter through by ghosts. You can filter by location. You can replay the track.
My pills. My pills.
That's saying my pills, I'm sure it does.
Get out!
That again, that's something that's unique. You can listen back, try to work out what they're saying, which you can then add to the backstory. What gives you more information on the backstory is, I want to buy you. So that's more equipment that you can buy, and that is based on real life equipment that you can buy in real life for ghost hunting. And then you've got the actual wiki page for the town. So you've got a couple of locations on there, like the church and the lighthouse. Spirit guide, which gives you more information on the types of spirits and what they're like. Got information on the demons. And then you can also go through your tutorials again if there's something you've missed. So there's a lot of information on there that's really useful. So it's, like I say, it's a really well thought out game. It's really well developed. Look, no reflection. Conrad's a ghost. there's like I say, there's nice little touches, like we've got the little Alexa in the office. You've also got the, where are we? Got the little Alexa type thing in here. You've got a news channel running on the TV as well. The daft little stories. That you can read through. That sort of adds to it as well. Yeah, it's, like I say, it's a really well thought out game. It's a lot different to a lot of other ghost hunting games. So I really like it. It's one of the reasons why I like it. It's because it is so different. It comes from a different direction. The fact that you can't die, so you just get to spend time with the ghosts, learning the patterns, getting used to that kind of thing, just relaxing and chilling with the ghosts. It's just something else I enjoy doing. So, but yeah, we're going to leave it there for tonight. I shall put that on. Thank you all for coming along and joining in. It's been a lot of fun. We shall be back Tuesday with more of the same. So yeah, thank you for that. And until then, I will see you all later. Bye.